right, we're here. Start line, Mammoth 200. Everybody's starting to line up. Get this show on the road. Woo!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Okay. They forgot to mark this spot, I guess.
Oh, really?
You want to trade this? You take mine. No, you take mine.
2 miles in. Get about ready to get the poles out. Feeling that elevation already. Beautiful morning though. Get it. Well, this looks like where we're headed. I'll loop around the backside of this and start heading up. Absolutely beautiful. Can't even believe it. God, look at the mountains over there. Holy crap. That is awesome. All right. Just got over 10,000. 1,000 to go. Some switchbacks. Heading up the backside. This beautiful single track. Whew. Epic. Alright, just leaving the first aid station at the summit. Over there. It is windy, which I was expecting. Got the wind jacket on. And yeah, great job. Climb wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, so start heading down now. 9 miles. Not every day you get a view like that. That's stunning. Whew. All right, we are 14 and a half miles in and chatting it up with 200-mile specialist Kevin Goldberg behind me.
What's up?
We are by this absolutely stunning lake right here. Any idea what lake this is?
It is. No, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's beautiful though. This nice shaded pine area. Having a great run so far. And we shouldn't be too far from the aid station, a couple more miles. All right. 20-mile check-in. 4 hours, 40 minutes. Just kind of on this nice single track right now. Had a weird thing happen. I was on all the climbs going up to the summit. I felt pretty good. Heart rate was in check. Didn't have any issues, but coming down the backside of the driving back and that section where I was running with Kevin, it's weird. My heart rate just like skyrocketed. Stopped to pee and it was at 160 and I was like sweating bullets. So got the jacket off and slowed things down a bit and starting to feel a little bit better right now. I don't know if it was just a delayed onset, like, yes, you're at elevation, body, like, just kind of hit at the weird spot. So glad to finally have my legs feeling like they're not like lead right now and just getting this running part done. So check in with you at the 50K mark. 30-mile check-in. Been kind of riding some ups and downs, lows and highs. Yeah, the elevation, it's weird. It's like I go up in the climbs, feel okay, and then it's like we get up high and my heart rate starts going up. So I've just been like trying to just slowly jog these nice, easy sections eating good, but yeah, we're in the thick of it. Beautiful out here though. It's like every corner you turn around, there's a lake right next to you, so that's been awesome. All right, back after it. 40-mile check-in. Me and Kevin over here just enjoying this amazing view in front of us.
Can't get rid of me.
Yeah. He's got 2 working set of poles now, so that's nice to see. And we're about, I don't know, half mile from the aid station. Got a lot of my night gear sitting there, so do a little change and get prepped for the night hours. Let's go. Well, the service road isn't much to look at, but that is so epic. Awesome, we get to go all the way around this bitch. Whew. I know my feet are gonna get wet soon, but not yet. This is absolutely beautiful. Nice.
Good job.
Thank you. This is so cool. What's up, guys? 50-mile check-in. We're in night mode now. Hopefully you can see me. This section has been kind of sucky. Basically been road and Jeep trail. Kind of boring, but easy miles. Just trying to do a little run-walk plan here. So, yeah, we're in it. 11 hours, 15 minutes or so. Pretty much on track for my goal pace, so looking good so far. All right, made it back to the lion's den. Going through the tunnel. Got some lights in here for us. Oh yeah, this is nice. Not so scary. All right. 70-mile check-in. Just left Green Church aid station. Had some potato soup with some broth. Trying to settle my stomach a little bit. Wish I felt a little bit better, but it is what it is. Got pretty chilly, so I put on the puffy. Got the warm gloves on. And we got a nice 14.5-mile section to get through next. So it's going to be a slow grind because we got a big climb. So let's keep plugging away. What we do it. All right, 80 miles done. That last 10 were brutal. Got to mile 72 and ended up throwing up all of the broth that I had. Went a couple miles just drinking, sipping water, and tried to get down some applesauce. Got it all down, but about a half an hour later, puked that up and dry heaved a couple times. And I've pretty much just been hiking this whole part. So goal time is out the window. We're gonna get to the aid station, hopefully do a reset, get some calories in. It's just been, I even was sleepwalking, so I had to take a little dirt nap, and I must have gotten some sleep because I'm feeling a little better, but rough. All right, see you at 90. Well, survived the night. I had to try to lay down at that last aid station to see if that would help. All right, missed the 90 mile, so we're at almost 93. And I've come back to life. surprise, surprise, stomach is feeling much better. Been able to eat and been running quite a bit, so good sign. All I needed was a little nap, I guess. So, see you at 100. So I just got to meet Timothy Olson. He had a hard night like I did and came up behind me and we chatted for a little bit. And I just made the stupidest comment. We were talking about the race and I said, yeah, finishing something this long changes you. And then he, went off ahead and I just realized right now, that guy fucking has the FKT for the Pacific Crest Trail. Yeah, he knows what it's like to do hard stuff like this. Sorry, Tim. I'm an idiot. There it is. 100 miles down, 114 miles to go. And we're climbing up this right now. Whew. That's the grind. All right, 110 miles done. Actually have self-service, a little bit of it over here. So, yeah, I'm just kind of on the struggle bus right now. I had to try to lay down at that last aid station because I was just so depleted. Got some food to go, and I'm kind of worried that my night clothes, I'm not going to get to them before the sun goes down, so hopefully it doesn't get cold. Last night wasn't bad, so. All right, 120 next. All right, 120 done. Oh, hard to believe that I got 94 more to go, and I'm gonna be hiking most of it. My chest is totally congested again. I think these 200s are just too much for my lungs. About the same time that I started getting it at Cocodona. Got it, yesterday. Had the inhaler, so helped a little bit, but yeah, it's just can't take a deep breath and it's just wheeze and it's hard to run, so, but we're gonna get to the finish one way or the other. All right, 130 miles done. We're now descending from the crater, which was pretty cool. It was a 2 mile straight up climb. You got up there and it just seemed like it never ended. It was pretty cool. There's all this black rock. I don't know if it's like volcanic glass or obsidian or something, but it looked pretty cool because headlamp was like shining off of it and it looked like it was like bleeding. It's pretty cool. Actually, here's some of it right here. That's pretty wild stuff. So, still grinding. Lungs still feeling the same. And yeah, on to 140. So you might be thinking to yourself, hey Jake, why are you not wearing any socks? Well, because my socks are wet. Why are my socks wet? Because I didn't want to get my shoes wet crossing the stream, so I took my shoes off and went across in just my socks. All right, mile 140. I have a nice pair of clean socks at this aid station, and I think I'm gonna take a little snooze because I'm tired. All right, just leaving the Lee Finding aid station. I feel much better. Slept for about 45 minutes, I think. Didn't even set an alarm. I just figured I'd probably just wake up on my own. Got all cleaned up, feeling much better, and might actually try to run a little bit. So we shall see how that turns out with my lungs. All right, 150 next one. Day 3. Not too bad of a place to be spending it. On a Sunday morning. 150 miles done. Should be 149, but there was a junction that didn't have any course marking, so I went up about a half mile, still didn't see any. Turned back around, went all the way back down, checked to make sure, then checked my watch and the Gaia app and said, well, if it's marked wrong, then oh well. It looks like maybe somebody moved the markers because there was a good mile from that turn in that junction that didn't have anything. So I'll have to try to get a hold of Race Command and let them know. So, all right, Sunday, let's do it. Well, I sure am glad I did all those stair climber workouts at the gym. It just keeps going up, up, and up. I mean, come on. How are you going to have a race and expect us to be racing when you got this to look at? Jeez. You don't even know how bad I want to sit in that right now. Oh, that would feel amazing. 160 miles done. That section was beautiful too. I really enjoyed that. We had some, I forget the lake we went around, but damn, it was gorgeous. I probably pulled out my phone to take pictures more in that like hour section than I had the whole rest of the race. That is awesome. So, we're about a half mile from the aid station, and I really hope they have some sunblock there, because my sunblock is in my next aid bag at the next aid station, and that's 12 miles away, because I was supposed to be here about 6 hours ago. So hopefully somebody has some to share with me, because I'm going to be a lobster if I don't. All right, 170 next up. So we started up there by this peak and descended all the way down through those aspens and finished over here. That was a grind. So that was pretty funny. Just had a guy pull up next to me and say, "Hey bro, how long was your race?" And I said 214 miles before I even got it out of my mouth. He's like, "Oh, fucking sped off." Yeah, we're stupid. All right, 170-ish miles in. Got this road section going to the next aid station. And it's been sprinkling on and off, but nothing too bad. Grateful to get to this aid station because a lot of my daytime clothes that I was supposed to have is there. I was supposed to be in this aid station about 8 hours ago, so yeah, changing plans obviously. And we're currently looking at this, which is unbelievable. Whew! I am beat, guys. I'm in the 180s. I am so tired though. I think I've had roughly hour and a half of sleep over 3 days. So I think when I get to this next aid station, I'm gonna take a little snooze, try to push through the night, get this finish in. It's rough, but we're gonna get it done. There's no way I'm dropping now. There was no way I was dropping from the start. All the puking, all the gas problems I've been having. We're gonna get this done. Let's go. 190 miles done. My watch just died. Well, actually, I stopped it. it had 3% left, and I would like to know what time it is. So set up the Strava, got that going. I'm not putting much faith in that thing being very accurate, but we'll see what happens. Brought the charger connector for my watch, but it's just not charging. I don't know if it's too cold or what's going on. It's broke. So, oh well. Hopefully, course markings are good between here and the finish line, because I'm going to be a little bit blind besides using the Gaia app. So, see you at 200. Wow. Made it to 200. I've only done that twice. Definitely both times I had to work for them too. Oh man. Starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Last aid station. Thankfully that one of the volunteers had a charging cable. So I got my watch back online. 20%, so that'll get us way back into the finish. And I've actually been able to run quite a bit, which has been nice. On this like mountain bike course, it's like buffed out, so yeah, taking advantage of those easy miles now. And yeah, it's feeling good. Gonna ride this way for a little bit, and then we got the big climb. Oh boy, can't wait for that one. What freaking planet am I on? Holy shit. This is wild. Almost to the top. What an adventure. All right. Maybe the summit finally. Day 4. I'm at 200. 7 miles to the finish. I survived this. Can't see anything. It's fucking wild up here. All right. See you in an hour or two. Thanks.
Welcome, welcome, welcome! Jake, welcome home!
Oh my god.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey,
Thanks,
you
man.
did it. I'm proud of you. Good job.